Our top focus this hour, Taliban have assigned diplomats to start work in the Afghan embassy in Pakistan's capital Islamabad, making it the first country where the Taliban have reopened the Afghanistan embassy after their takeover. Taliban diplomats have already started work in the consulates, not only in Islamabad, but also other cities in Pakistan. Pakistani officials confirmed that they allowed the deployment, even issued visas to these Taliban officials, though the Imran Khan government is yet to recognize the Taliban government. Mansoor Ahmad Khan, who is the Pakistan ambassador to Afghanistan, said that permission was given to facilitate consular work and processing visas for Pakistanis visiting Afghanistan and humanitarian work. He stressed that issuance of visas did not mean that the Pakistan government recognized the Taliban government. Now, Sardar Mohammad Shoaib, also known as Musa Farhad, has taken charge as the first secretary in the Afghan embassy in Islamabad. Diplomats have also been appointed for Afghan consulates in Pakistan's 3 provincial capitals, Karachi, Peshawar and Quetta. This is the first time Afghan's embassy is operational since July this year. Afghanistan had recalled its ambassador and senior diplomats from Islamabad in July to protest against the alleged abduction and torture of the daughter of then Afghan ambassador. Pakistan investigated the incident but denied that she was abducted. And now for more on this story, we're being joined by our correspondent Anas Malik. Anas, thank you for joining us. Taliban diplomats have begun work in Islamabad and other cities in Pakistan. What can you tell us about this development? Now, we know that Imran Khan has not yet officially recognized the Taliban government.
Absolutely, Haim. The Taliban diplomats have indeed started working in the Afghan embassy in Pakistan in Islamabad and different other consulates. That includes the consulate of Peshawar and Quetta, whereas the one in Karachi is yet to come to Karachi and take charge. Now, we had previously reported that on the 23rd of September, the Taliban's foreign ministry had written a letter to the Pakistani side nominating its new charge d'affaires or first secretary and a new consul general for Peshawar as well. And as we reported as well with that letter, now we see this new letter that is circulated from the Taliban's foreign ministry that is addressed to the Pakistani foreign ministry, that confirms that Sardar Mohammad Shoaib, who is known as Musa Farhad Musa, he is now the first secretary at the Afghan embassy in Islamabad. He is the acting charge d'affaires as well, because in the absence of an ambassador, he will be looking after the operations. Hafiz Muhibullah, he was nominated as the head of the Consul General of the Consul Section in Peshawar. He has taken charge as well, whereas Ghulam Rasool, he has taken charge, as we understand, in the southwestern city of Quetta in the province of Balochistan. Muhammad Abbas, who was former Deputy Health Minister during the Taliban's previous government, is yet to take charge at the Afghan consulate in Karachi. Him.
Right, Anas, I was just going to come to that. But before that, another point that needs to be mentioned here is Afghanistan had recalled its ambassadors and diplomats from Islamabad in July. And this latest development makes Pakistan the first country where the Taliban have reopened their embassy. How do you assess all of these developments?
Well, Pakistan is not the first country where the Taliban have opened their embassy. Following the Taliban's takeover, we saw that the embassy in London is functional, the embassy in Doha, Qatar is functional, the embassy in Paris, the embassy in Abu Dhabi, the Afghan embassy, they're all functional as well, alongside the embassy in Islamabad. But yes, when it comes to appointments, that is something that is to be noted, that this is perhaps the first formal appointment from the Taliban government on a diplomatic assignment in the absence of a formal recognition. The Pakistani ambassador to Afghanistan, Mansoor Ahmad Khan, was quoted by an American news agency saying that these visas have been issued for facilitation of Afghan nationals in Pakistan and for humanitarian work, and for Pakistani citizens traveling to Afghanistan for humanitarian work. But this issuance of visa does not mean recognition, it means facilitation as well. That being a caveat over there, because in the absence of an international recognition, this appointment from the Taliban government, which is by all means a de facto government in their own words, it's an interim government, that has to be seen how it pans out, because that is something that will be closely looked out by the international community. We understand the Taliban have been making voyages to Russia, to Doha, to Iran, to China, to other places as well. But Pakistan becomes perhaps the first country to have formally accepted Taliban-nominated diplomats. Him?
Yes, Anas, thank you so much for clarifying that and for all the updates on this. WION is now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.